everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another fabulous speed build. Today we are building in the world of Moonwood Mill, which is the world that came with the werewolf pack, which, if you know me, really against my more common tastes. I love the werewolf pack and I've never really built in this world. I think the last time I built in it was last fall, where I built a BDSM werewolf apartment thing that was kind of awesome, and I will link that at the end of the video so you can go watch it right after this one, except no judgment. I've grown a lot as a content creator since then, and you think I yap now? Oh my god. I've actually slowed down at the rate in which I talk, if you can believe it, and if you can't, please don't be mean to me, okay? I'm wearing quintessential pink and being a very brave, strong girl boss today, and I like really slayed at my corporate job today, so please don't bring me down. Please don't bring the bad vibes. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, today I'm building a cute, cozy, book lovers cottage dream thing. This is not a limited pack build, but I will tell you I do primarily use the Crystal Creations pack, the Book Nook kit, and a lot of Horse Ranch. And then as I put this roof on that you can see, this roof is what inspired the entire cottage theme. And also I think my interactions with my fellow Homo sapiens of the world has also inspired this little cottage, because it's a cute one bed, one bath with a gorgeous living room with these built-in bookshelves and a cute little office porch thing with a desk, which is funny because I actually have, like, my office is technically like a screened-in porch sort of deal. It's very hot in here. It's not as cute as you would think. But it's kind of inspired because I would love to run off into the forest with nothing but my sweeties who are asleep next to me in their cute girl boss beds that match my shirt, and my books and my computer, and just be left the heck alone, because my interactions with the people of the world lately have not been fun. I don't know what it is. At this point I'm starting to think it's me. Like, I must just have bad energy and people are just like, you know what? Let's ruin her day. Let's try to ruin her day. And these bitches are testing. I'm not gonna lie, one reason I put on my pink girl boss shirt today is because I'm not feeling like a girl boss. I've really been having a little bit of like an identity crisis at my big girl corporate job, and I don't think I'm doing a good job, and I'm worried they might like fire me, so it's kind of weird. Oh, these flowers are so cute. These are base game and I have never used these. I love them. They come in so many cute colors, and my landscaping style throughout this whole house it's just different than something I normally do. I don't keep in all the landscaping because I did struggle a bit, but it ended up really cute. I used a lot of debug stuff at a certain point to kind of help fluff it up. But, oh, and the stones, that's how you knew this was going to be a cute cottage. Once I got the stones in there, it was game over. It was game over. This was destined to be cute. But the reason you might be asking, Tiana, why do you want to run away and live in a cottage with nothing but your book? If you're asking that, first of all, why don't you not want to? Because that sounds amazing. But I am wearing my girl boss shirt as I went out with my friend from work, and we were supposed to just have girls' night. We went to one of my favorite Italian places near my house, and we had these delicious cocktails and appetizers, and we talked shit about everyone we've ever known and ever met in grave detail, like we were the only people on the planet. And I don't care if that's toxic. It was very healing to me. Anyway, so we were like, oh, we're gonna go to dinner and we're just gonna go home. We're gonna have a sleepover. We have to get up for work. No big deal. I thought I was a genius for this little window I put in the kitchen. I know I wasn't, but I felt really awesome about it, and I put like a range hood and it came out so cute. So we're supposed to go home early. We're headed home from dinner, and then one of our friends who used to work with us was calling and was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, I had plans tonight. I was just seeing if you were doing anything. I was like, oh, we're doing something, like let's go meet out. Big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. If you know in your soul you're not someone who can go out and have the self-control to be like, it's 10 o'clock, gotta go home. Well, I don't have that kind of self-control apparently, because we crawled home from the bar at, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was terrible. But you know who got up on time to take my dog to the vet? Me, girl boss Tiana. You're probably wondering, like, Tiana, it sounds like you're having a great time in life. I'm trying to, but these trifling ass bitches are ruining it for me. I try to be nice when I go out. I know that people are not entitled to my kindness, but I find that you catch more flies with honey. And I certainly, like, don't want anyone to, like, lash out at me violently because I was like, can you just, like, piss off? So I try to be nice. So me and Caroline, we're at the bar. We went to go pee. We're having fun. And I didn't drink very much because I just wasn't feeling it, but like I was having fun just like socializing or whatever. And Caroline drank a little bit, and she was a little intoxicated, which was fine. So we go to the bar, and we're just like gonna get waters, and there was this man. There was a man. And he's like trying to make conversation, and I'm like not looking at him. I'm like, yeah, like whatever, you know, whatever, like, bleh. And then he like keeps trying to talk to me, and then he like brushes my friend, like goes around me and like brushes her back. I was like, excuse me. Now I'm turning to him. Now he's got my attention. And I was like, we're good. Like, there's like a gazillion people in here. Go talk to somebody else. Not me. Not I. Thank you, sir. You'd think it would end there. So we go back outside because we were sitting outside with our friends, and this man comes back over and stands behind my friend Caroline, who's sitting in her chair. And like, I already don't like this, but like, we're back with our friends. Like, I'm trying to be nice, you know. And at one point, he's like, you should smile more. You should smile more. You should fuck off more. But like, I can smile. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry, this happened so recently, I'm clearly not over it. But we're sitting there, and he was like, kind of antagonizing me. I'm trying to ignore him, talk to my friends. And at one point, he picks his foot up and like kicks me. Like, not like a kick, like, but he was like trying to tap me and be funny. Let me tell you, I did not think it was funny. And I looked at him, I was like, you're not gonna put your hands on me anymore. You pet my head inside. I asked you politely to piss off. You came out here, you're interrupting my night with my friends, and I don't know who the F you think you are, but you're not that guy, pal. Faces were stunned. Faces were stunned. Because we'd met up with another one of our friends who we used to work with, and some of their friends who we like vaguely know, but they don't really super know me. Well, they knew me then. They knew me then. Everyone's quiet. And he was like, well, geez. I said, geez, you just put your dirty foot on me. Dirty feet. Gross. I don't know you. I don't want your feet. And it was... Honestly, I want to say it ruined the night, but it didn't, because I felt really, really like... I was having a Maddie from Euphoria moment, because I like snapped on him, and I just went back to my conversation. And I'm talking to this person who I like kind of vaguely know, and their roommate who I'd never met. And I was like, yeah, anyway, so like when you lived out in Virginia, and they were just like... And I'm like, keep the conversation going. We're not wasting any more time and energy on this person. So yeah, that's been one of the worst interactions I've had with people. But on the other positive note, I went to get coffee with my dog today. And when we were out, because like I ordered it for pickup, and then I like popped my head and I was like, hey, like I have my dog with me because I didn't want to leave her in the car, and they don't have a drive-through. And so the little barista was like, oh, like, okay, like, I can bring it out. Like, we're not that busy. I was like, that's so sweet of you. Because, like, I know it's a pain. But I didn't want to leave my sweet peach in the car. That's, like, super dangerous and stuff. And the lady came out, and she was like, oh, like, and made, like, a little, like, she took, like, whipped cream and then put these little cocoa sprinkles on it. And she's like, here, like, for your puppy. And I'm like, Peach was such a brave girl and had to go to the freaking vet. So that was, like, so sweet of you. But as you can see, we're kind of finishing up our build in here, and it's looking very gorgeous. I had a lot of fun with this like deep red wine, purple, almost romantic kind of color scheme, but I love the idea that whoever lives here, me and my sim form, just lives here in this beautiful bookish little house, cottage, with no one but themselves. And they watch telenovelas like Jane the Virgin's on rerun, they're reading books, hockey romances line the shelf. All they do is bake banana bread and watch TikToks and pet their dogs. And I love that. And I was manifesting myself in this house. I do hate to be that person, but this house did use a lot of packs. But don't fret, I promise, I have a lot of limited pack builds. Sometimes I do a lot of building either on stream, and I think when I stream, a lot of people like to see all the packs that use, because not everyone, actually I would imagine most people don't have, you know, the $1,000+ of DLC. So I think people like to watch that. Like, I don't have any custom content because I have impulse control issues, and I simply would not be able to actually build or play my game because I would be so obsessed with CC shopping because it's absolutely gorgeous. So when I watch other people's lives, I really like to watch people who build with custom content because I never do. More for lives, not necessarily my YouTube videos, because like I'm a little Simsy stan. But I do like, what is her name? Jessica Pie or whatever. Her builds are amazing. Every time I watch her build something, I'm like, wow, I will never be anything other than mediocre. And that's okay. Like, that is fully okay with me. as you can see, I'm like going through, putting in a couple like last minute little details, nothing too crazy. But we jumped around in this build like a lot, and it was kind of a lot for your eyes. I was yapping my ass off, so don't worry, we're going to jump in game for a live tour right now. Honestly, just being a simmer and putting on my silly little headphones and getting to build my little build is so much better than being in public ever. Alright team, we have made it. This is the final build, and I think she's so cute. The one downside about this world is the lighting is not super great, but honestly, that's a consistent problem throughout a lot of the worlds, and I really need a good reshade. So if you have one that you suggest, please let me know. Here is our house, a little 360 view. And if you're wondering about this item right here, this is actually a debug item from Island Living, but I thought it was cute. I know there's like an actual, like, functional laundry line that comes with Laundry Day, but I just like the way this one looked, so you can definitely replace it. It's like a free item, but I thought it was cute. And then I like that I finally built like an actual screened-in porch with a little desk. I don't know how practical that is, but this is The Sims, okay? And it's my brain, so it doesn't really need to make that much sense. I figured we could go on into the actual house. It's very small, so you have this cute little porch, so maybe like you can come out here and journal and relax and just look at the, not the sunset because the sun's off over on the other side, but you know, we're just vibing. But you come on in, and this house is really small, but I really like it. So I like the idea that just a girl and her dog like live here or whatever. I actually think I made this house for a cat because I never have cats, and I like the idea of like a big fat fluffy cat in this bookish little cottage because I think that's cute. But you have this little entry table right here, and a place for the little Swedish Snug to lay. I went for this like pinky purple deep plum color because I just thought it was beautiful and so cute. This is what I was talking about, my little like service window, because originally I was going to try to put the dining room where I put the desk out there, and I thought it would be cute to kind of pretend like you can like pass food through there or something, but obviously I ended up just doing a bar stool thing, and I used these bar stools that came with the Cozy Bistro kit, and I like all the ironwork on them. It's very dark in here, but it still feels, in my opinion, like very girly and feminine and cozy. Cozy vibes are my favorite vibes. I wanted to use this side cabinet so bad. Like, is that not so cute? And like the colors in here, like they matched well. It's silly the things I fall in love with in a Sims build, and the fact that this specific corner cabinet gave me so much like life and joy. I can't explain it. Then you come in here, you have a formal living room. I used like these nice wood columns. Oh, and the wallpaper is one of my favorites. This is also from the Cozy Bistro kit. I used it essentially all over the house in different colors. So I used the white out here to kind of brighten it up, and then you come in here, and so one of my least favorite things about these bookshelves, because they're gorgeous, they're perfect, I love them, they're from the Christmas Creations pack, but all the books are very samey same. And I wish there was a little bit more variation in the colors. Like, maybe this swatch is my favorite because I just like the purple, reds, and stuff. But, like, if you look at, like, this lighter one, this is, like, what is this? I don't know. Not my favorite. And then just to give them some variation, I tried to put some clutter everywhere. There's, like, board games and rocks and trinkets. In my head, there were lots of trinkets all over the house because I love trinkets. I also have a little bit of ADHD, so maybe that's why I like trinkets, but everyone I know who has ADHD also loves trinkets. My favorite trinket is rubber ducks. If I'm at a bar and I can win a rubber duck, I'm getting one. Getting one, always. And I use this cute little TV, and it is technically floating, and I couldn't really stop that. Like, I tried all my tips and tricks. I know I should just download that Red Shelf custom content piece, but alas, I haven't. My bad, guys. But I really feel like you can't tell, and I wanted there to be a TV in here, just to kind of make the whole space full, but I didn't want that to be the focal point. And then, of course, I paired everything so nice with this chair is from Captain Dogs, the table is from the Crystal Creations kit, and then this sofa is from Cottage Living, and I just thought it was looking beautiful. Like, not everything's an exact match, like there's a lot of variation in the tones, but it's all giving the same romantic, plum, girly vibes, and I love it. Moving on into here, we have the bedroom where I put like a little scratching post. Oops. That's my bad. I forgot to put a door. So that's 1000% my bad. Let me just move that. So as you see, it's very tight in here, but I kept the same vibes, and I just love a queen who lives by herself. Like, both nightstands are her nightstands. I'm assuming like me. I'm this is low-key my house. I don't know. Like, this is where I would read, this is where I would sleep, because I like to get in a cool made bed, like that's like cold and cozy. So if I read all night in one half, I would have to move over to the other half. But I also know I have 2 dogs that would also be on the other half of my bed, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Then off here you have the only bathroom. It's nothing special. I use the Cozy Bistro floors. I use the vampire shower because I just thought the vibes were like right. I don't know. And the tile from high school years, which is one of my favorite, or Growing Together. It's one of my favorite in the entire game. Then out here we have our screened-in porch / office. There's not a lot out here because I was worried it wouldn't be functional, but I scooted this into the wall, so your Sim should be fine to get by. And then, of course, you have access out here where we have just like a grill, some laundry, some planter boxes, and a dining table, so if like you did want to have dinner parties, you totally could. But that is the entire house. The upstairs is just a fake upstairs. Oops. There's nothing up there. So this is like the top-down view if you wanted to see like the floor plan. I know a lot of people like seeing that. And that brings us to the end of the video. This house is of course available on my gallery, which is always in the description box down below. It's just Tiana305. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I would like to tell you I'm not always as aggressive as I said I was, but that is a pattern with me, so maybe I'll address it within myself another time. I don't know. I'm trying my best. And if you would like to hear me yap a little bit more, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is so crazy. And like special, if it's not a big deal to you, that's okay. But it's a big deal to me, and I really appreciate everyone who's been like watching my videos and supporting me. And when you leave your sweet little comments, that's makes my day. Makes my day. It's my favorite interaction with the Homo sapien species. And don't forget to drink your water. I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.